Hey there, guys. Aaron back again for part 6 of this session on January 23rd, 2023. Playing the big 752.5K guaranteed on stars. We got a 550 $500 late big shot on fucking 8 at 8. Just a really small field tournament. It's just filler because like I'm doing well in a couple other ones. So this is the $11 Boski. We're down to 421 entrants. I'm in 26 fucking place. So like average stack is 32. We have 74. So we're doing great in the Boski today. No complaints. This is a fold, but I think ICM wise, like this would be a kind of a cool 3-bet spot, but we're not in an ICM environment. So let me see. Is late reg over? When's late reg over? Doesn't matter, but I'm just wondering. Running 3 hours 52. It's 4 hour late reg, isn't it? Late registration 3 hours. Oh, late reg is off. People are hanging on then. Okay, late reg is over in the Boski. Yay. Pays like 200 places. We got to pay attention to that. ACR doesn't warn you about the bubble. So you got to pay attention. It's like 217 places. 252 now. Okay, 250 places paid. We get down to like 270 players. We got to start thinking bubble. Yeah, this is popped up and you cannot get rid of it to save your fucking life now, like usual. Fucking hate ACR. They're terrible. 9-4 suited. 9-4 suited is actually 3-bet in this situation. Blind v blind when he raises. I think. I think. No, I'm wrong. Okay. Never mind. It's deeper we do that. It's like 30 effective. 9-4 suited is like kind of a cool 3-bet. Like we want to have some suited hands in our 3-bet range, but we don't want to 3-bet like suited hands or the EV of calling is like really good. So we pick like 10-2 suited, 9-4 suited, 9-2 suited, 9-3 suited. Those fucking hands, blind be blind. But like mostly our 3-bets come from like King X and Queen X blocker hands, and then a couple of Ace X offsuits, but like lower ones. Like the middling ones are like pure calling. We just like want to waste a couple of our Ace X, like our Ace 2 off or Ace 3 off or Ace 4 off maybe, but we don't want to be wasting like Ace 5 or Ace 6 much. It's just a waste of a high EV calling hand, right? Yeah, like fucking ACR. I lost my time bank like 3 hours ago, and they fucking make you pay for it the whole goddamn tournament. Like, they won't give me more than 11 seconds, and like I'm trying to learn. I'm looking at charts, streaming, talking through shit. Like, it's like give me fucking 30 seconds. It's not like I'm abusing it. I'm not abusing the time bank. I'm not on it constantly. It's just like 1 extra second I need. Like, it's annoying. We're actually down to 23 entrants in this one. We're doing quite well as well. Average stack's 27. We're like average, basically. 550 entrants. So, like, we're average stack. There's risk premiums involved. Like, you can't get rid of them once you fucking... rip. It's for 20, so it's cool. This is ICM appropriate, I think. Oh my god. Fuck. Okay, yeah. Pretty sure, like, for 20, we rip the suited wheels, and that doesn't change. Like, King 8. We can do anything here. He 2.5, like... Okay. Maybe we should have just 3-bet it. Check. Or no, 3. That fucking sucks, eh? Like, we had him the whole way. Pretty sure, like, I know, like 20 big blinds deep. Yeah, 20 big blinds deep on the button. We like pure jam, like suited wheels, like always. Right? So we pure jam suited wheels. Always. Check, 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 all the way down to the river. Yeah, okay, I'll value bet. 6. Could be value owning ourselves, but I think it's good enough blind v blind to value bet. I think I can get called by 9. Yeah, I'm all in here. Like, yeah, Jack 8. Yeah, it was a good value bet on the river. Yeah, like the suited wheels love jamming there, and we want to jam like suited broadways, suited wheels, like all that shit just stays the same on the final 2 tables. So we don't have a made hand, but we had the equity advantage. Yeah, fuck. Rivered set again, eh? That's fucking gay as shit. Whoops, I shouldn't say that, but okay, so we got 22nd. That sucks. But yeah, like ace 3 has 34% equity versus queens, and that's like the worst case scenario that he has pocket queens there. So I'm actually not really upset with that play or anything. I think it's fine. Fucking ACR, like it won't go away. Call. Yeah, like it's more than okay what we did. Like ICM wise, like we have 34.5% equity versus queens there. He calls it off with queens. He's gonna vastly overfold too. Like he's probably supposed to call it off there with like pocket 6s. That's not happening. Maybe even like ace. I think ace 10 off is in there. Ace 8, ace 9 suited, somewhere in there. Like he's not calling ace 9 suited. He's not calling ace 10 off probably. Like the fucking guy got all the way to the final 2 tables and he's inexperienced. It's a pretty rare occurrence for him. So he's gonna way overfold generally. So yeah, the rip is good, right? Like, and plus like when I min raise with ace 4 suited there, it's his. Like what he's gonna be doing is ripping like ace 5, ace 6, ace 7, ace 8, ace 9, ace 10, ace jack. Like all these hands rip. Whereas when we just jam ourselves, we simplify, we get rid of most of those better aces. Like it's a really good rip. Like I'll look into it, but well, I know it's good. I'm not even too worried about it all. Like that's one that I'm actually highly confident in. And a lot of people miss that. Like that situation. Like look at that. We were almost like a massive chip leader of the final 2 tables in a tournament, right? Yeah, we were almost like the massive chip leader in a tournament with 20 players remaining. That's like what's gonna happen. Like 34% of the time when he calls with queens. So. Like, it's worth mentioning too, though. Like, let me think here. It's worth mentioning that, like ace 8 off and ace 9 off and ace 7 off, I probably would have just min raised those mostly. I might still jam ace 8 0, but the other ones I probably would just min raise. Which somewhat want to jam chippy, like they mix. Ace 8 off jamming the most. Okay. It's kind of an odd spot. He's going to have like a reasonable range here. 10, 4, 8. I'm normally supposed to just range bet this board. Like, probably just range bet. Like, and kind of like protect our equity. He has a lot of high card hands right now. And we get that card. That's a really good card. But with this shallow SPR, we're definitely just checking back to realize our equity. Two. Yeah, it's a call. 8, 7. Check. It's gonna kind of suck if he like jams us or something here. Just trying to think. What is the strategy with a 10? In this situation, he should be raising almost all of his 10x. I think like maybe a little bit of call with like ace 10 in particular. But like with ace 10, like with fucking ace 10, why wouldn't you just ISO me pre? Well, no, that's not true. I don't know. Yeah, ace 10 makes some sense, like ace 10 off. Because like when you check raise, like the key part of my fucking calling range is going to be like ace X with overcards and backdoors that you're ahead of and dominate. So you kind of want to keep all those in. And you block them and they're not there. So like when I bet, I'm going to be stronger. Ace 10 makes some sense. And then 10-8 with blockers to flush draws. That one's going to be a really good call hand. But then like 10-9, pure check raise for sure. Jack 10 might... Jack 10 be a really good one to check call as well, probably some. Because then you block straight interaction. And if I have like King Queen or something, like it's really hard for me to make a straight. But like Queen 10, King 10, 10-9, 10-7. If he has 10-7, which he probably shouldn't. Yeah, those ones probably want to check raise. And then he doesn't have overpairs. Like jacks are a slam dunk rejam there. So we don't have to worry about overpairs. Like the best hand he has is like ace 10. Like that's the best hand. So I like check raise here. I know it's sick, but we gotta check raise this bitch. This is like one of the best premiumest fucking check raises you could think of. Do we pull from pairs? Like, do we pull from pairs? He polarizes. Yuck. We got a call, but I don't think versus polarized size we're gonna do anything silly. I'm just trying to think like, what other hands do we have that would check raise? Like, we have a lot of equity driven bluffs with like flush draws, straight draws. Do we want to pull from the pairs? And that's one of the reasons we check call. I'm just gonna go. This is a really good card for an overbet too, but he's short. I'm just gonna go 11.29 or whatever. I don't have an 8, so I'll just go pot. Fold that. Potting. Like overbetting. Like if he had 52, I probably would have went for a 16 big blind bet. But when he's 25, like if I make it 11 and I don't know, I'd probably just call with like ace king. I don't know. Was there any possible? Maybe I just jam ace king. Tip pot though, you gotta be. Well, I don't have pocket pairs. I don't have many pocket pairs. So he opened off like 15. Or no, 25. Yeah. Durr. What the fuck am I saying? He had 25. Okay. So I shouldn't have any pocket pairs, but population likely will have them. At 25 effective in the big blind versus cutoff, most of our pocket pairs just rip. They should all rip pretty much up to like 10s, and then 10s will probably mix 3 bets, I would guess. Yes. I'm a hard guy to shake. Queen 3 suited is a pure call here, but it's kind of on the thinner side. 10-10-3, he's going to be range betting. And we just click it back. This is kind of like the general strategy we use in this spot. We just click back everything when we're playing like super short. So like anybody at the table that is a professional probably knows that we're a pro now. We're close to it because like nobody does this. What worse hands can he jam here? Probably not much. Probably a lot of like pocket 6s, 7s, 8s, 9s. I think I'll fold. Like, I don't think he's doing this with there's no draws available, so I just don't think he has. I'm gonna look into that one. Like, I think in GTO land that's a call, but I just don't think he has any like bluffs there. I think his bluffs are like he has like ace 3 off and king 3 off too. So if he has ace 3, king 3 off, it's like part of his polarized strategy. like raising pre, then we're just totally fucked. And then Jack 3, he has Jack 3, I guess, and 10-3 off. But does he jam? Like 10-3 is a boat, I guess. But he shouldn't be like polarized raising with a lot of like 10x. Like, that's the thing. Like he shouldn't be raising a lot of tens, like ever. He doesn't have a lot of tens. I have way more tens than he does because I'm limping all my tens, my 10x offsuits mostly, except for like king 10 and ace 10 suited. And then he doesn't ISO with like any 10x really, except for like the best ones. All the offsuit tens mostly just check. So like nobody really has many tens there at all. It's possible, but I think it's a lot more likely that he has a pocket pair. Because like at 20 effective, like our pocket pairs are like pure ISOing there. They don't check ever. So like it's just a lot more likely that he has pocket pairs. Like sevens. He thought about it too for a minute. I think he has like pocket sevens, pocket eights, pocket nines. The jam for protection there. But yeah, I'm gonna look into that. But I think my fold is good. First population at least. But like 15 to 20 big blinds effective. And raise pots, blind versus blind in the small blind. We check min raise pretty much our entire playable range. And then mix in some junky draws as our bluffs. So, and then like, of course, you know, this is blind v blind, so we have some random shit like 10-5-0. If like 10-5-0 is a double blocked to straight interaction type hand, we'll throw those in too. So, I think check mid raise is optimal there though because we need protection. We need protection. He is gonna flow with like queen jack suited, king jack suited, king queen suited. Maybe I think king jack O, queen jack off is supposed to call too. Actually, to a check min raise, he's got to realize like 22% equity to call or something like, and they will. So it wouldn't be necessarily a mistake, but we put him in a position to make a mistake, right? And fold the queen jack off. So there's that. And like David Slansky came out with a book in the 70s, is the theory of hold'em, and it talks about like how like we're always trying to put our opponent in a position to make a mistake. That's our goal. We want them to make mistakes, you know, because when they make mistakes, we make money. So that's like one of the oldest poker books out there. Like it's from the 70s, but I read it. I read most of it. I didn't read the whole thing, but ace 9 10. There's no excuse. We got a range bet here. Even queens. Jesus, fuck. How do you check raise on this fucking flop? I think we fold. I guess like it's fucked, but and he goes with the large size too, like on a fucking ace high board. Like what the fuck are you even thinking? Like 5 is acceptable here. You don't have to go fucking 6.5. Like what exactly do you need protection from? 8-6 to a 1.5. Check. Queen jack. I'm calling off here. Like he could definitely be check raising jack 9, jack 10. Like he should be actually. Should be just trying to pile the money in with any jack here, I think. Before I check the turn, and you're fucked, because now when you jam river, I know exactly what you have. But, you know, if you check raise, at least there's some room for you to have some bluffs there in your range. So what are we doing good in here? We're in 39th out of 114 players here. I haven't cashed once today, so there's that. 80 places paid. Okay, we're getting bubbly here. So 80 paid, 114. So we are bubbly there. I'm in 40th position. Queen 8 call. Okay. Pretty good flop. Fold. I'm just putting it in here, like, I have top pair. Oh, yeah. So this guy min raises blind v blind with kings. Okay, that's worth noting, but I can't take notes on here. There's no way to take a note. Is there anything better on 888 going right now? They had like another one, but I probably late reg is over. Yeah, they just have a fucking shitty ass bounty. All right, sure, rebuy. Okay. 25 effective, low jack versus buttons. I think we fold this. I think it's a little bit weak. I'm gonna check into that. I'm gonna review that. I was astonished by how fucking loose we are here when we overlimp. It's like tons of shit. Queen 4 off, probably a fold. Oh yeah, 25. Button versus low jack. 6-7 suited. I folded it. And it's a pure call. 8-7 suited. It's kind of a fucking stupid ass setup though. Look, 8-7 folds some, 7-6 or 6-5 folds some, and 5-4 mostly folds, but 7-6 is in. I wonder what that's about. I guess I don't know. I don't even know. That's weird. I was just busy over here. I figured it would mix, so I just folded it anyway. This guy's tight, which actually it's kind of interesting that like suited, you want to call more with suited connectors versus tight players than loose players, because in theory, tighter players we have higher implied odds versus their ranges with suited connectors than we would versus a player that's loose. Because like it's just he's gonna have a higher saturation of like tens plus ace king than a loose guy. So like 7-6 suited probably would have been a pretty good call there actually. So, like, that's just a factor of me not playing my A game, folding shit because I'm busy. We got a lot of micros stack guys here, but I think Queen 10 suited is just good. This guy's limping 53%. He's limping 53%. So, like, Queen 10 suited is a slam dunk versus 38% range or whatever he's opening in earlier position. Or limping. Cold call. King 9-6, Queen 10 of hearts. Okay. 7. This is a big bet board. Like King 9-6 is like one of our biggest bet boards ever, especially in early position. So that limper kind of fucks me up. I can't review it, but that guy should be like not defending very wide. I don't even know if he'd even get a calling range there. I don't. I think he's probably supposed to 3-bet or fold, to be honest. Let's take advantage of this fucking idiot here. Ouch. Make a sat and pocket, or ace king wins. Okay. Alright. Check. The SPR. I almost want to check it back here and just see what develops. Like, I just don't want to get fucking blown off it by this guy. Okay, now we probe. Maybe not. Maybe not. We made a pair, right? I'm going to double check. There it is. 8, 9, 10. 9, 10, jack, queen, king. Any ace is a... Okay, this guy's absolutely fucking terrible, isn't he? Let's go like 4. 3.5. This guy's fucking terrible. He's going to call me with a queen or jack. He's never raising. Unless he has it. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Just get that little micro bet in. That's totally out of line, but you don't fucking know that. Sixes would have been a great raise there, too. Like, when do I ever take an ace and do that? Like, I don't know what the fuck he has, but I have king queen, so I'm all in. Holy fuck. Oh, I made a flush. Good. No diamond. Please, no diamond. Yes. I call. Open ender. Shallow SPR. No hard on board. If there's a hard on board, I'd be more up to check raise here. This 10-high board is really good for us. Versus earlier positions, we don't really get a leading range on 10-high boards so much, though. It's more of a later position thing. I'm gonna call. We got a jam. Oh, all in. Jack. Fold. I'm gonna turn this into a bluff on the river if he checks. Oh, never mind. Check, 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 check. I don't think he ever has a 10. Just small. I can get called by an 8. Block the straight, too. I was going to bluff the river, but then it turned into a value hand. So just not the one I wanted. Jack 8. Fuck, man. A lot of limpers. Jack 5. Oh. 40 effective. Okay. Yeah, this is strong. Oh, really? Okay. I'm getting out of line. 40 big blinds deep in the small versus big blind is yeah, I better let one go here. I just got shoved on. I had to fold. Blind versus blind in the small blind. 40 big blinds effective. Jack 5 off is a pure limp. We need at least Jack 7 off to raise. So yeah, that was out of line. A little out of line. Not necessarily bad. Like Queen 5, King 5, Ace 5 off are all raising, but Jack 5 off is too weak. Need a blocker, I guess. But yeah, it's fine. It's not like terrible. Like people overfolded that anyway, so it's probably good. But holy fuck, we're in 4th in this thing. We had Buddy, that Boski guy, just like blow up when we had King Queen there. You're just like 1.5x pot over bet shoves with Ace Jack on a King high board, and I had King Queen. I crying galled. I was like, oh god, you have fucking aces, don't you? But like, who plays aces that way? Though it'd be fucking retarded to play aces that way, right? Just get me to fold on my underpairs of the queen, like at least extract some value, but who knows? Some people do just stupid shit that makes no sense on here. But like, we're getting down. This is a 1,400 man tournament today, so there was some overlay as well, I think, or no, 1,624 actually. So I must be in the money now. 268, 265. Holy fuck, that guy did that on the bubble too. What an idiot. On the fucking bubble. We're on the bubble. 265. And we have 264. Oh, it broke. Yeah, ACR doesn't tell you. There's like a million shove stacks here. Let's just fold. Yeah, ACR doesn't tell you when the bubble's at, like every other site does. Like 888 puts it right here, and PokerStars puts a bubble around you, but ACR doesn't tell you it's a bubble. So, and like the highest ICM level in a tournament is on the bubble, on the stone bubble, and it's very important to play like very tight on the bubble. So it's like extremely important. And if like, it's kind of hard. Like if you're multi-tabling 10, 11 tables at once, it'd be kind of hard to pay attention to that sort of thing, right? So, Jack 10 off. Why not on the bubble? Get it in with Jack 10 off, or it broke. Okay, still it's terrible, but why not in middle position? Let's jam all in with Jack 10. How much did he have? He had 7, I guess. Maybe it wasn't bad. Maybe it wasn't awful. On the low jack for 7? On the low jack for 7? Like, I don't know. I might fold, to be honest. But I'm an it. I'd be right, actually. Jack 10 off for 7 on the low jack is a fold. Pure. We can jam Queen 10 off. We need a blocker. Like, you can't just jam that. Plus, there's payout implications here. We're, like, not much when you're that short, but, like, ICM, there is ICM. You still, versus every player at this table, you probably have, like, a 2.5 to 4% risk premium at this particular point in time, so. Not much, but it's something. Like, it's something to take note and probably just shave the bottom kind of thing. But I get it. Like, it's not like terrible what he did, but to be honest, I might even look at a chart and it'll tell me that Jack 10 off will jam. That's some frequency there. Like, let's see. I got an app I pay $10 a month for, and I use it like once a month. Maybe I should cancel that shit. But then I need it, so it's like Nash charts, 7 shove. Low jack. This says Jack 10 off is worth plus 0.01. This says it's plus EV to jam it. So like, it's all subjective, right? This is a cool one. This is a cool hand. First him. Oh, he's check shove. It's only a little bit of money. Like, he's dead. Good. That's sad for him, but good for us. This is our worst ace, right? So we get better aces to fold. So that's what I was thinking. This is weird. We like block the bluffs pretty bad, and he's tight. Yeah, I want to look into that ace too. Like, generally speaking, we use our suited wheel aces as our check raise bluffs on the turn with our flush draws, or with check jams or whatever. Not so much on the flop, but at that SPR, I'm not even sure. I'm not even fucking sure if he's supposed to call it off when I jam there with a flush draw. Well, he had an overcard. Yeah, probably. Probably fine, actually. On the turn, probably not, but on the flop, it's fine. 6 queen king mono. I'm extremely suited heavy here. Middling ace. Check, check. Turn. Okay. Fold. Or a call. Call, I guess. Let's go for a fat fucking bet on the river there. Or on the turn. Check, check. Cap his range. Like, I think, like, especially a player like this, he's not going to be, I don't think he's going to be checking back with a king ever. He's going to just bet all of his kings. Like, he's not the type to be cautious. So I just think he's betting all of his kings to protect his hand or whatever the fuck. So I think it's fine. Fold. Yeah, that queen 8-0. This queen 8-0. Can I just jam it? Like, I'm wondering. I don't overlip. I don't limp along. Like, it's fucking stupid. Especially when you got like a total fish on the line. You just want to get in position heads up with him as much as fucking possible. So this one I'll call, no problem. But this guy knows he has no fold equity, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna show up with something pretty good. But yeah, like ace queen. 2.1, 21, 16, 14. Hijack? Yeah, whatever. It's probably okay. It's close. Like, he has like regular type stats, so he's probably opening the correct range on the hijack, so it makes it good. But if he was tight, this would be terrible. Yeah, he's playing like really good. He has really good reg like stats. It's probably fine to jam versus him, but like versus a tight guy, it'd be awful. And a lot of people like take that way out of context and they jam these small pairs, um, for like 40 big blinds and stuff, versus like a cutoff that's like super tight. And thinking that that's what the chart says, so this is what we should do, and that's not how it works. So, like, if he's tight, we gotta default do a different strategy. Like, if he's not playing the GTO strategy, we can't play the GTO strategy pre-flop, especially. Like, we gotta deviate. And like fours are a great set mine spot. Just call along and set mine. Like, basically treat it like like under the gun one instead. Raised. Okay, what in the literal fuck happened here? Two, and then this guy shoves for infinite like a fucking moron. There is ICM here. We gotta fold. This guy's like, I don't know what the fuck he has. Jacks. Like, okay. It's funny you get that this deep and there's still guys on the table doing fucking retarded shit like that, eh? You'd figure we'd be down to like good thinking professional poker players by now, but we're not. So, like, look at this guy, 4-4 over 28. I guess we were on the bubble, so maybe, but still, like. .5 polarized size. This guy calls. This is a call, especially with the fish in the hand. Okay, we make a flush. Flop the flush. Did we win? Right on. Flop a flush. Fish in the hand. This guy probably is going to bet a lot of King X. Alright, let's not give them odds. Like, this guy will probably call me the 10 of spades, I would guess, and the 9 of spades. Probably. Maybe, and probably the queen of spades, which would be a big mistake. So let's set him up to make a mistake here. Jesus. Well, I call, of course. I have a flush. Like, do you have a better flush here? Oh, a set. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's a weird one. It's definitely a weird hand. I'm gonna look into that one. Like, is this jam of the set good? Like, why? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's fine. Main raise. Jack. Maybe this is a good lead. Fuck. Yeah, this is a great lead spot. Fuck. I should have led. 7-8. 7, 8. Yeah, it's a call. It's a call at least. We have an overcard too, so it's like probably fine. Check. King 5-3. We're gonna bet range. Oh wait, what happened here? Why is the pot so big? Oh, it's multi-way. Okay, check. Barrels. Okay, we can let it go now. Review that fucker. Yeah, I like leading there. I think leading would be pretty sweet. This guy sizes up. Yeah, I know. I folded tens there, but why size up there on a king low low board? Like, it just doesn't accomplish anything. Like, you just exactly told us what you have. You have a king. That's one thing you can count on at the micro stakes is that like they'll put out these fucking terrible bet sizing tells, and you can just get away with folding shit like that because you know exactly what they have. Like 4 big blinds and a 7 off of like what 20 big blind stack. Like if he didn't have something, if he had like queens or something like that, he would have bet like 2.2, 2.3, something like that. And then when he has a king, he's gonna go 3.8, 3.7, like. And he has no bluffs when he does that. Like, there's no bluffs. Because, like, his stats aren't maniac-like. If he had maniac-like stats, like, yeah, okay, I call. Like, it's, like, another good indicator of, like, what his, like, how he's constructing his big bet range is his 3-bet percentage. And it's over 50 hands, it's only 5. So, like, he's not aggressive. He's not finding a lot of light 3-bets. So, yeah, it's... If this was like 13%, I might call, but it's 5. So he 3-bet like once and 50 times, maybe twice. So this might even be a fucking ISO, as crazy as that sounds, but fuck, I don't know, man. I waited too long. We've been isolating the shit out of this guy. Like any king 7 suited plus king 6 suited, I'm gonna ISO here, but king 9 off, So we got shorty here. I have to call it off. I make it 3.5 and he jams. So. Fuck. Is it really necessary here? I'm just gonna call. I was thinking about 3-betting. I think this is like a great 3-bet spot, but like the risk premium is through the fucking roof here. So. Like ICM Post Flop is almost like a thing now, too. Ace Queen checks river for some fucking stupid reason. Alright, we lost that one. There's not much we can do about it, though. I think this is my 3rd bullet now in that one, but... So we're on the bubble, yeah. This is that one. 79. Yeah, we're like on the stone bubble. Okay. Fold. Check. 7-8-4. King 9. I like check, man. I think checking's great here. To be honest, like it's just the great properties. We have backdoors. Like he has to overfold on the bubble for sure, but like if we're gonna develop some sort of checking range, this is the hand to do it. And then maybe like this is probably good enough to bet like 4 on the river and get called by all of his 7s and 8s. What about that guy? Just had really good properties. I know we're gonna have some checking range on that board, and like middling kings with backdoors, middling aces with backdoors are gonna be like right in there because like we're gonna check raise like 22% of the time there, like versus the computer. I guess this guy no, but that makes sense actually. Um, yeah, that's true. I guess he's never check raising us there, isn't he? We're in third fucking place here. Like third place out of 80. So it's a really good stack. What's average? Average. Oh, it's open already. Fold. What's average stack in this cocksucker? What is it? 26,000 chips. And the blinds are 4-8. So average is like 35 big blinds or so. 30, 35. And we're 90. So we're like almost triple average. That's good. I think we're down on PokerStars significantly today. Not significant, but yeah. I think I had like 310, 315 or something at the beginning. Can't remember. It was 300 something. So we just ran bad on there. So in the beginning. But usually lose like a bunch of tournaments right off the get-go. Cut off, hijack, lowjack, middle position. Think that can open? Yeah, we're just trying to make a pair at that stage. Like King 10. Oh, I was gonna open it if this fucker didn't open. Yeah, that's fine. Probably open a pure. People don't 3-bet enough, depending on the lineup to your left. How many shove stacks? Okay, check. Range bet, I think. Pretty good combo to bet. Like, he shouldn't really have any deuces. He's super tight actually. So 4-3 here. Fuck me. 2-2-2. 2. Let's look into that guy. Okay, calls. Check call. Button, cutoff, hijack, lowjack, 16. We can go either way. We can min raise or we can jam. Check. Not sure about that 4-3. So I got a 9. Like, I'm not going to barrel off with a 9. This guy could very well have a 10 or maybe a suited deuce. He's pretty tight, though. Like, I don't know if he's defending with deuce X. I don't think he's, like, necessarily, like, calling with air either. So I'm just going to check. He could be, like, ultra trapping here, too. Really? He found a call with ace high here. All in and then an overcall of all in. I think this is a fold now. Oh, and a caller. Yeah, it's fine. Sucks, but it's fine. Yeah, ace jack suited would have been a tougher decision. Do I call there? I don't think so. Like, this guy rips and then this guy calls. This guy is calling with what? Like, what? 8s plus? 8s plus? 8s plus ace queen? Off plus? Ace queen suited? Ace jack suited? Yeah. That's 8s plus ace jack suited plus ace queen off. I'm going to guess. Maybe ace jack suited. Yeah, ace jack suited is probably in. Maybe ace 10 suited. I'm not sure about ace 10. Somewhere in there. And ace jack O just doesn't do very good versus that range. Plus this rejam range is probably not like really loose or anything. Or really tight, I mean. Like, it has some bluffs for sure. Like suited wheels and suited broadways and maybe some queen 9 suited type stuff. But king nine suited. But you know, it's still equity. We got a run verse with ace jack offsuit, and ace jack off that probably doesn't do well multi-way. We're gonna be dominated a ton. Raise 3-bet. God damn it. I was gonna go with this. This guy's a 7%er, and he's 3-betting small versus a 20 big blind guy. So like, I don't know what the fuck he has, like kings or aces or something. Again, we're fucking isolating this guy. Like, same story. This guy just limps everything. I don't even know how the fuck he got this deep in the tournament, like throwing away one big blind every 2 seconds. 7, ace 7, check. 7, ace 7. Okay. I can check here, I think. I think I can check here. He should have a lot of 7s. Double check. He'd bet any ace he has by now. Oh, really? He just calls. He just calls with ace king on the river. Like, what the fuck? That all the money should have been in pre. It's kind of funny. Check, 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 check. I put a small value bet out on the river. Ridiculous. Ace, 7, 7, XX with ace king suited. He checks all the way down to river, out of position. Doesn't 4-bet pre, shove pre. Verse ISO either. Okay, that's good to know. So all the money should have went in pre. So I actually like really dodged a bullet there, like because it was gonna go me ice or like he should have raised, I should have 3-bet, and then he should have jammed, and all the money was gonna go in. But instead he won fucking 7 big blinds or something like that. Jesus, man. Okay, one more bullet at this fucker, I guess. All right, guys. Thanks for watching part 6, I believe, and stick around for part 7. We're down to like top 160 players in the fucking Boski, and we're in 14th place. This one we're kicking ass too, so it's probably going to be a pretty interesting deep run in 2 tournaments, so stick around for it. Thanks.